Alright, what is up YouTube? Mozzie back with another video, man. Another dope video for you guys. Another gun review this time. As you can see from the thumbnail and the title, man, I got something new in for y'all, man. Something new in for y'all. Y'all been asking, y'all requesting more of these, and I got something new for y'all, man. So I want y'all to check this out. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, man. I like it. I really love it, man. So I really can't wait to take it to the range. I actually start getting some, put some rounds through it so y'all can see all that good stuff. So y'all can see, I'm trying to put some rounds through the Glock too, y'all can see that. But I want to show y'all what I got, and it's dope, man. I love it. I love it like a lot. This is my newest toy to the collection, to the gun collection. This is a Ruger 5.56, but it also shoots out 223 as well. So 5.56, 223, same caliber. But I really like this, man. Like, this is my first actual AR. I got it from, I actually got this one from the gun show, which I would advise people to go to the gun show rather than to go to an actual gun store and get their guns, because at the gun show they have a lot better guns. Well, I mean, typically the same guns, but sometimes they come with scopes and stuff like that, and you're gonna end up paying a lot cheaper than you would inside a gun store. So it didn't come with this, it came with the scope. And it also came with this tripod right here that comes out the bottom of the foregrip, which I feel like is super dope. I really love that. It does have the retractable bump stock. But overall, man, this is dope. This is very dope. This is actually fast. Of course, it's semi-automatic, but it's a fast shooter. I really like this, man. Like, I really do. This is one. It was only like 8 something. I want to say like 850 overall for all of this. I feel like stuff like this, I feel like it is a good investment, you know, especially with everything that's going on. Like, actually, you know, buying guns is almost like buying gold, because you can always resell a gun, but more than likely at higher than wherever you sold it as, because most people, you know, they feel like they do. Most people like guns just like they like cars. So most people will buy a gun. And really, as long as it's like a good gun or whatever, they'll buy it at a pretty decent price. So I could probably resell this for like close to $1,000 to probably almost like $1,100–1,200. So, but I like it. So more like I end up keeping it, putting some more mods and stuff on it. But I just had to show y'all this, man, let y'all know this new gun that I got. So I'm really ready to take this to the track, man. I said the track. I will not be taking this to the track, I promise. People gonna think just because I lose the race. Oh man. But I'm ready to take this to the range, man, and put some rounds through it. I just want to see how it rocks out, man, and see what it does. You know, I've gotten a lot of good reviews on it, as far as like, you know, I try to do my research on stuff like this before I purchase them. But these are actually very good guns. These are actually very good guns. But man, guns is one of my hobbies, man. It's just like, you know, buying guns is just like buying cars to me. You know, it's something that I love. So I don't do this for any kind of purpose to show that I am doing anything bad or illegal or anything like that. This is just strictly something that, you know, it's a hobby of mine. It's just like anything else. You know, of course it is my right as an American citizen. But even besides that, man, like I love them just like anything else. You know, just like I love my Hellcat. I love guns. So it's definitely, like I said, definitely like probably like 3 more guns I actually want to get. I definitely want to get a shotgun. I want to get an HK VP9 handgun. I want to try to get a Scorpion Evo, but it's just stuff that I want to do to this too. You know, just how I want to do to my Glock. I want to add some more stuff to this. I've really been thinking about this. Is super crazy, but I want to go to like the open outside little gun range where they shoot, like it's just like real open, like just landing. Because what I want to do, I want to get like a grenade launcher put on the end of this. I feel like that'd be insane if I could get one of those, get my hand on one of those. But you can't get them, but of course you gotta like sign like a bunch of waivers and stuff like that. I don't know what the waiver actually says, but you gotta sign an actual waiver to get them. As far as this, I've really been thinking about changing like changing the grip. This has to go. Like, I have to change, like, because look how long this is. I don't want it this long at all. I want to get the short one. This definitely has to go as well. But this scope, it's not bad, but I'm gonna probably end up changing it more than likely. More like I'm gonna be getting this change as well. And it does have the little laser. I don't know, yeah, you can see a laser and then you see like the light. But it's not this is one of the cheap ones. So I'm more likely to end up getting that changed as well. So this is actually for this to be my first one that I bought. It's actually a pretty good buy. Like, I'm very, very happy with this. But it's just like some little minor stuff that I want to do to change it out and make it my own. Personalize it a little bit. Make it look how I want it to look. But y'all comment down below, man. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you actually have an assault rifle or AR or whatever kind of. Some of y'all may have AKs or something like that. I want to get a SCAR, but a SCAR is that's like $8 grand, brother. I'm not dropping that. I'm not dropping that yet. But I want to show y'all something that I did buy for the that I did just buy recently for the Glock. These bullets, I've been wanting to get my hands on these for a very, very long time. These are the G2 RIPs. As you can see from the tip, they are a little different from like the hollow tips and stuff like that. These right here, they actually break apart. The tips of these actually come off. Maybe they focus, it's probably not gonna focus. But the tips of those, you can kind of see it's like real spiky. They break apart when they enter anything, whenever they hit whatever their target is. And it doesn't, the thing I like about these, when I did the review on these, they don't over penetrate. That's what I love about these. They don't over penetrate. They're actually pretty good with this. The only thing about these are only good for the summer because they don't go through like thick coats and stuff like that. So stuff like this, if you have to use it for self-defense, they don't go through coats. So when the winter comes around, I always use just the hollow tips only. I use these for the summertime, just the hollow tips. But of course, when the summertime comes around, then I always switch to these. But these were actually $2 a round, and besides online, there's no other store that has them besides going to the gun show. So that's why I said the gun show, man, is like the best place I would say or advise anybody to go and get a gun if they want, because for one, like I said, you always find deals. Most of the time it be people that's just walking around that's selling their own personal guns. So they always say, they won't try to rob you or try to charge you at a higher price like they would at an actual gun store. You can always find most of the stuff that you want to find at a pretty decent price, like stuff like this, for example. Like, no store sells this kind of ammunition. They always sell, the regular stuff like the ball heads or the regular just hollow point. I advise people that if you are in the guns or you looking to buy a gun or whatever the case is, and you're not trying to spend a lot of money, a lot of crazy money, I say go to a gun show and see what they have, because they have a lot wider selection and more options than they would at any kind of actual gun store. So y'all comment down below, man. Let me know what you think of my new toy here, my new baby. So but yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of modifications that's gonna come to this too as well, so man. But of course, as always, man, y'all comment down below, let me know what you want to see on the channel, because stuff like this is me trying to expand the channel. Of course, I don't want my channel to feel like it's just only one thing where I only do just car shows all the time. That's why I'm trying to do so much stuff as possible, like the movie I did, or trailer, whatever you want to call it, teaser, whatever. That's why I got the races, the modifications, and trying to motivate people and trying to inspire people and put stuff like this on here. Like this, again, this is not to show that I'm like trying to do anything bad or illegal. This is simply information purposes and only. This is something that is a hobby for me just as well as my car is. So stuff like this is just fun, just to go to the range with. As always, you already know how I end every last one of my videos, man. Whoever told you the sky's the limit lied to you, because we know absolutely no limit, man. So let's get this money.